LPC. We need better parameters on how the LPC makes decisions based on its equity framework so there's public accountability.
Oh yeah.
Furthermore, as Village Preservation's recent report, to which ACC contributed, makes so clear, designations are at the lowest point since the Beam administration more than 30 years ago. We are losing our historic places at a rapid pace to speculation and demolition. We call on the LPC to act now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Frampton. And next I'm going to ask Laura Sewell from the East Village Community Coalition to come up and say a few words.
Hey everybody. So when I put this out on social media, the biggest comment I got was, wait, that's not landmark? People are surprised, I'm not surprised. When you look at the Upper West Side, the Upper East Side, and even to the west, you see a lot of landmark designations. Our neighborhood is undervalued. It's under-designated. The contrast is shocking. Our history of public service and mutual aid are unrecognized. And our landmarks and our buildings go unrecognized. The contributions that this community and this building has made over the years are global. The beginning of ophthalmology as we know it in the US. It's really just beyond me, even though I understand why, that this beautiful building that Village Preservation managed to find a small piece of that isn't under scaffolding for us to stand next to today is not landmarked. That needs to change. Our neighborhood needs to be valued, our neighborhood needs to be designated, our services need to be continued. Let's go LPC!
Thank you so much, Laura, for those inspiring words. We're now also going to hear from Deborah Y. from the Lower East Side Preservation Initiative. Deborah, please join us.
I'm Deborah Y., Vice President of the Lower East Side Preservation Initiative, known as LESPI. We focus on the built environment of this neighborhood and its remarkable place in the history of New York. Over the years, we have seen historic buildings lost or threatened as real estate interests encroach upon our heritage. Now we are in danger of losing the New York Eye and Ear Infirmary. This building is an irreplaceable anchor here on 2nd Avenue and 13th Street for those who take advantage of its important services and also for those who simply walk by. It is notable for its monumental presence, which evokes a sense of strength, dignity, and history. It is also renowned for its healthcare treatments, which have played a highly significant role in the advancement of specialized ophthalmology. This building serves to link our present lives to a past that stretches back over 150 years, when the first parts of this structure went up. Throughout that period, waves of immigrants came to settle here. Eventually, what was called the Old East Side became the East Village we know today. This is a unique area of New York, and its rich history is reflected in buildings such as this. We must ensure that the New York Eye and Ear Infirmary remains here. Landmarking is one tool for protecting the building for future generations, and it can also be part of a campaign to maintain hospital services. We urge the city to designate this important building. You can help do that by writing or emailing the Landmarks Commission to let them know that immediate designation is imperative before the New York Eye and Ear Infirmary is lost. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have one more very special speaker with us here today. We are very honored to be joined by the public advocate, Johnny Williams.
Peace and blessings. Love and light, everybody. How are you?
Good.
Thank you, everybody, for getting us together here, and learning about the history of the building behind me. It's hard to explain why we even have to be here to fight to landmark this. And personally, as a person with Tourette syndrome, to learn that there are no landmarks for the disabled community right off the bat, we should be trying to figure out how we can change that, how we can stop that. And here we have a great example of a building that's provided services to that community for a very long time. And then to learn the history that it has for those who are black and African American. The first, from my understanding, enslaved African got a college degree here.
Yes.
We had the first eye doctor who was black. This is a great history. Helen Keller, that's pretty dope. That's amazing stuff we have here. Why would we not want to save this building just on the merits alone of the historical references that I've said and what it's meant to this community, to this city, and really to this state? There's national implications of what's been provided here as a service. And then on top of that, you get to keep a service that the community needs and has to have that otherwise might not be able to get it. How often do all these things intersect at one time? This is a thing that seems to be a no-brainer. Everybody's in agreement. Just get it done. And I understand there's a lot of ideas that folks have with this, but this is a treasure here in New York City. And you know, I've had some issues with the landmarks before, so I'm going to be real honest about that. But there are times when we're spot on about why they were created in the first place, and it is to preserve the history that is signified by this building behind me. So let's just get it done. Thank you so much.
Let's get it done. 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 Yeah. Well, I want to thank all of the speakers and co-sponsors today. The Public Advocate, State Senator Gonzalez, Chris Marte, Center for the Independence of Disabled in New York, Save New York on an Ear Infirmary, 504 Democratic Club. They're not here today, but the Preservation League of New York State, the Historic Districts Council, East Village Community Coalition, Lower East Side Preservation Initiative, as well as City Council Member Carlina Rivera and Assembly Member Harvey Epstein, who also couldn't be here today, but are supporting our efforts. But everybody, if you have a sign, you've also got your next steps on the back of that sign. Make sure you do it. This battle is not over. We need to keep fighting. We need to let the mayor, the Landmarks Preservation Commission know that we demand that this building be landmarked immediately. And if there's anybody from the press who has any questions, we're happy to take them. But if not, I hope our message has gotten through loud and clear. I guess it has. Thank you very much, everybody.